We're live.
Ah, damn it. Josh was late again, and he's mucking about with his... Look at him. He's a goddamn mess.
Dribbled.
Nicole goes away, and he's like, rope for a belt. Actually, rope is...
the belt loops.
I was going to say, rope is a little too generous. Let's give you extension cord for a belt. Hey, man, he's ripping on your cord.
God. So,
Livestream Takeover, episode 229. Welcome to the show. Check in. Let us know where you're watching from and how many kilometers did you run this month?
What's wrong with you? Running for fun
and profit.
And yeah. Step 1, run. Step 2,
profit. I like. You know what? I prefer this look. You look more. You're less crushed in the overall contrast.
What did I do?
What did you do?
Anyway,
I'm changing my settings now.
So it is not. Well, yes, I do look different for a couple of reasons. I feel like let's get into some mail call early today. How about that?
Hey, there. Now we got the same kind of vibe going now.
It'll go along with the look that's going on here.
Yeah, righty. Sounds good to me. I'm not seeing a lot of people entering the run chat. I only run for my life. Otherwise, not into it.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. Daniel Curtis, member for 2 months. Thank you. Thanks, Marky, for the new after news intro. Hope he gets fired by the end of the show.
Why? That's an awesome intro.
That is fantastic. It was a hit.
Yeah.
The new
after news delight.
After news delight. I even added some bed music to it. Gonna go with that 80s funk theme.
It already had music on it.
No, the video itself.
Oh, I see. Gotcha.
Continue.
Very good then. Yeah.
So anyway,
love it.
But yes, it looks very good. Big hit.
If you ever see me,
I hobble slowly. That's me as well.
If you ever see me running, you should also be running in that same direction.
You know what? I always feel like I'm in good company in these chats. So
I run from my couch to my fridge and back again sometimes.
It's back on. In case there was a commercial.
The show's on. It's back on. Before we do mail call, I do want to tell everyone that you'll be happy to know that the stance is back on the work in the workshop.
Tires all look relatively round.
Yeah, because I probably put it there about 10 minutes ago, so it hasn't had an opportunity yet to, deflate. But I'm gonna do some things to this soon. Might have a little comp this weekend.
Oh, really?
Yeah, a little bit. But I'm taking Jimmy.
Oh, good call.
Yeah.
I've got the next one.
Because I want to win. / also probably lose because it won't work properly. Because I haven't swapped out the skid yet.
Oh. You should do that. Waffle House. Yeah.
I should do that.
I think so as well.
I'm going to have to get some big clamps, though. I'm going to have to...
Don't worry. Every one of them
right
so
in
far
there
done is
and then spread it out. Bust right through that ceiling.
Tuesday live stream is great without you. I was looking at timing on my trip back, and I was just like, I can make it with like 2 minutes to spare, or I can just go back, return this truck, get my Jeep, go. And then I was like, I'm doing that. They can do the live stream. Have fun.
The thing about you not being there is they are quite free and easy with the reveals, which I appreciate.
They can get like that.
Yeah.
Thank you. My gold level ding dong belongs in your starfish. Hello, all. Tonight's code # nothing political per Josh.
Excellent. Thank you, Gunner.
I sent Gunner a text today. He's like, lame.
That's how we do it here, Gunner. You know that. We remain apolitical.
So that was pretty funny.
Yeah.
So Friday I did a live stream.
Yes, sir.
And had the ultimate in constant technical issues.
Yeah, I think I watched that one.
It was very frustrating.
That was because you don't know how to use your camera properly.
That's not true at all. It got a little stupid in the chat. Yeah, I got back just in time to handle that for those guys since they weren't doing a very good job monitoring the chat. So I handled that. Anyway.
All right. Good.
So yeah. So Friday night I was very frustrated. I was positive it was not the camera.
Okay.
Because I record on the camera all the time and never have any issue. It's somewhere between there and
the cable. Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I'm going to start with the cable. So I ordered I went and I found not the most expensive, but like a high quality cable near the top, second most expensive one.
Was it a Monster branded cable?
It was not.
Oh.
But I got it in the mail, first mail.
Okay, that's not. All right. Okay. All right.
It was reasonably priced, But
$8?
No, it was like 3 times that. But then I got it out, and then
it's a little short.
I did not pay attention to the length.
Well, I mean, it's not always the length that matters, Josh. It's how you use it.
So I did not replace the cable.
All right, good win. Good win.
So, but it was not the only piece of machinery or equipment that I decided to change. I picked myself up a NZXT, NZXT, if you're weird.
Good day, eh?
And I plugged that in, and then I ran it for like 4 hours last night. Not a single issue.
Oh.
The capture card had officially got to the bed.
I see. Fine. What capture card were you using before?
XR10 or 1, XR1.
Oh, the EVGA one.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it had lasted me a few years.
I replaced both of mine because they were doing.
That was my That was my last one. I think that was my 3rd unit total.
Yeah. So. Same for me.
Yep.
Unfortunate, but that's the case.
Yep.
All right. So, well, welcome back to Quality Electronics.
Yeah. Constant video feed.
And I'd like to I just want to say, wasn't the camera.
Mm-hmm.
So
I agree.
Take back all those mean things you said about Sony.
I will not. I will absolutely not. And in life.
All right. That's weird, but whatever. Okay. All right. So that was your start on mail call. I'm going to start mine.
Okay.
Now this is some pretty new technology, and oftentimes I don't like to rub new technology stuff in your face.
Is it more vinyl?
No, but it's probably from the same era, basically. It's a disposable camera. Now, the interesting thing about this, it's one-time use. Okay, so it's
you're not going to burn one right now, are you?
Yeah, I just burned one there. Just clicked it. So you press a button
wasteful.
on top. Yeah, and that ignites the shutter. There's also flash, which is really helpful. Not going to burn another one though.
You can just whack it and it'll trigger the flash.
Really?
Yeah. Hold it.
Really? I'll try that.
Do it. Harder. No, from the bottom. Yeah.
No, it didn't do it. No, turns it off when you do that. Anyway, so no, there's a method to my madness. There's a reason that I bought this. The reason I bought this was for the lens itself, because we all know that the pictures that come out of these are pretty not great.
They have terrible. A look.
They have a look. So I wanted the lens because Turks and Jerps found this really cool printable file that takes that lens out of the disposable camera, and then you can use it on your E-mount Sonys. So you can have that vintagey garbage look on your brand new camera.
I'm gonna take off my $1,000 Sigma lens and put on this 3D printed
$20 lens.
True, those things were expensive.
Yeah, but isn't that cool?
Did it? I hope I'm not the only one who watched the scale news, waited to the end with how it cut off, thinking it was the camera cutting off like Friday. Oh, the absolute anger inside of me.
Yeah, I know how that feels. No, I don't, because my cameras always work perfectly. I never have any technical issues here whatsoever. Anytime. It's perfect every time. The Patty channel, thank you very much for those Australian dollar redos. My H10 arrived yesterday, and I might have to try copper panels. Yeah, you definitely should. Copper panels are the tits. They look amazing.
Yep, they really do.
It's patinaing nicely. It's patinaing. It's patinaing almost as much as the stand that it's on.
The stainless steel stand that it's on.
It may not be stainless. I don't.
Yeah, like I think that you're like it's printed right on the header card. Yeah, it's fine. No.
Why don't you just rub the lens with mud, Josh? You don't get it, man. You guys thought Final Wrap was amazing. Check out this new one-time use camera. Thanks, Jeff. Jeff was like, I can't find the Easter egg on the H10 Optic Scale Builders Guild wrap from Freaky Skins. I go, show me a picture. So he sends me a picture, and I spend a good 5 minutes staring at it, trying to find it. I'm like, I don't see it either. And I asked Josh, I'm like, so what was it really? He goes, what was it one?
I made it up.
That's awesome. Doofus. What an absolute doofus.
Anything to help waste your time. Speaking of Steve D, speaking of Turks and Jerps, his battery review. I saw the notification pop up. It was like, this battery changed my expectations forever. I'm like, I have to go watch.
It's so good. The best part is when he drove it through the corn.
I haven't watched it yet. So I will absolutely watch it.
I think we could do a watching party because there's no music in that, I don't think.
Ooh. Do they have the garbage for Canon?
Yes, Ben, I believe they do have a mount for Canon.
Yeah. Or is Ben's on, Ben, are you on an R?
Is that the new?
That's the one of the expensive ones.
Oh, Thomas Bielzik, thank you very much. Thomas, by the way, will be shipping out round 4 of the Suga bodies this weekend. Why not skip the lens conversion and switch to cave painting?
Draw me like one of your French girls. Of course, Ben's on RF.
Ooh la la. It's be nice.
So yes. Did you get a message from a Hobby King in the last couple weeks as well?
I don't know, maybe
asking if you wanted to do some battery reviews.
That only goes to the most elite users. So I'm not sure.
You're the battery review guy. I've seen you do them.
Have I done battery reviews? As part of like a standalone video, though?
Yeah. Yeah, I think you did a battery and charger review for like.
Okay, no. See, if there was a charger involved, that's different. Let me check. Hobby. Who did you say? Hobby King?
Hobby King. / Turnigy, maybe? I think it was
Hobby King. Did indeed get an email from Rachel.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So.
Oh, they were going to send me a 6S 100C lipo.
no, thank you.
And oh snap! Both I was gonna get two, one with an XT90 connector and the other with an EC5. Dang!
Puffy King.
I'll respond now. I'll respond now.
Matt's a big Gen Z guy. Hey, I run Gen Z pretty much solely as well, but I'm not doing battery videos.
Nah. Does the SPG MySpace page fire up? You know, I just did it for the lens, guys.
Friendster.
That's the joke. How thick were your copper panels? Could you print a penny and emboss it?
No, yours were too thick.
Mine were too thick for that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. It's a good idea though. You could go pretty thin and probably do something like that.
Yeah. I actually have some copper is, well, it is soft. I think you'd probably need to anneal it pretty good to get it to emboss very well.
Yeah.
So,
the funny part of this is I don't know where to get the film developed.
Oh, you can't just go to CVS?
A what? No, we don't have those here.
Really?
Maybe the Shoppers Drug Mart.
I think we still have 1 hour photos, maybe. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just really old and have not paid attention. Gualmar. You gotta go to Gualmar.
Gualmar, I'll have them.
So, all right, I have more. I have more for.
This is a good question. We don't know what's happened to DK. I haven't seen him.
I've not seen him around in a while.
I don't even know that he's got an Instagram anymore.
Oh.
Sometimes not one that I could find.
Sometimes people do that.
Hope he's
having fun somewhere.
He's good.
I got some send cut send stuff.
Neat.
I got some body panels that these are the Rex Racer body panel options. So
now they don't come pre-bent.
They do not.
You have to bend them.
Yes.
Okay.
So, but I got 5 sets just in case. So,
right.
I got plenty of choices.
Okay.
And then
you got 6 sets.
5 sets. Why'd you just add a random?
I think I might be having a stroke.
And then their new sticker that I got with it is a send cut send Sour Patch Kid sticker. I'm like, oh,
that's nice.
How freaking great is that?
That's pretty good. They had a contest for that. Maybe that's the one that won.
Could be. I mean, it makes so much sense. They send candy with all their orders. Like,
yeah.
So
we have Walmart. Thank you very much. But we don't have Walgreen. Is that how you would say that there?
I don't think so.
Okay. You do not get the camera back after developing those. No, you're right. You don't. But guess what? There's just a roll of film in there. So you can just, once you've used it, you just pop it out. And then you can take the lens out and you can just develop the.
You probably could have just gone to one of those places and say, hey, you got any of the cameras still kicking around back there? I can have. I mean, I wouldn't have done that either. But
no. Smart thinking there, Josh. Where were you 4 days ago when I heard that on Amazon?
Would you have actually gone to a place? Say you knew there was a place. You knew you could go to Walmart and there was likely some back there that had. Would you go to Walmart, find an employee and ask that?
Nah, probably not.
I wouldn't either. Okay.
I don't want to talk to anybody. The last time I talked to somebody for a free thing at a place was a bike tube, a busted bike tube, so I could make some mud flaps for a truck. What?
Did you explain what you were going to do?
No.
You just came and said,
can I just have do you have any broken bike tubes? I just need it for a project. Okay. Oh, hey, there's your wife.
Hey. It's not. Wait, I didn't. I traded for
He's
it.
constantly wasting money. You should listen to him on this show more often.
Not even. I got the camera fixed, which she was adamant on. Camera was fine. Is the other thing. Fixed, looks different. Not 100% sure I like the look, but either way, it's fine.
You can adjust it. Aren't you using? What are you using to get your feed into this?
It's just direct now.
Okay,
It
weirdo.
doesn't go through OBS or anything.
I still put it through OBS.
You do?
Oh yeah.
Why?
So I can control the look. You ding dong.
I missed 24. When did 24-hour Walmarts go away?
We don't have them.
I don't remember. I guess I don't know if we do or don't either.
55 burgers, 55 fries, 55 Cokes, 55 fries. He's Canadian like me.
Yeah.
So
Gotcha. Yes, you guys are yokels.
Jeremiah Solberg, thank you. Matt, you should develop your own film. It's not that hard.
You know what? I could see Matt doing that.
I've done it before. Not
Of course.
here, but in school when I was learning.
Oh, true. You were an art student. That's why you wear those hats.
It's true. I felt very much at home. I went into a running shop today and the guy was wearing a hat just like mine. I was like,
yeah,
hey,
I believe that. That's why everyone here makes fun of that hat.
All right, shut up. Next, from me, I went to robertspaintcare.com and got some touch-up paint.
Okay. Color matched to what vehicle? Toyota FJ Cruiser 2014 cement gray metallic.
And
FJ Cruiser 2014 smoky blue.
because guess what? Smoky blue is the same color as the current Land Cruiser.
Okay.
And then this one I got to put on an FJ Cruiser. They use these new
FJs.
They use these new cans that they spray a little bit of paint into this topper, so you see what color it is. Isn't that interesting?
Oh, that little actual center part. Okay.
Yeah, they spray that right in there.
So they just take it up, put it upside down,
and then you know what color it is. Cool. I also got some 1K clear.
Some 1K, no 2K for you.
Nah, that's too many Ks.
Yeah.
I only need the 1K.
Never go higher than that.
And then some primer as well. Because I found in the past, if I don't use their primer, I tend to get bad results. So keep it all in the family.
Yeah, that makes sense. I was pretty sure I got other things. It's all the
Polaroid camera coming in hot for next week's mail call. Whoa. Now you're telling me that you can take a picture and then you get to see it right away? Okay. Next thing you're going to tell me that there's like a 4-wheeled motorcycle with a little house on it.
Damn it. Oh,
guys.
I do remember. I got more filament from bamboo.
Cool.
But I forgot it. I got some ABS nylon infused with nylon glass fiber inside. More dimensionally stable.
That's why Ben was asking me about the glass fiber ABS and how if I should dry it out. I was like, I don't know. I've never used that. He goes, you recommended it. And I go, no, I didn't, because I've never used it. So it was you clown.
Yeah, great filament. So I've used it quite a bit over at Gately. Dimensionally very stable. So I think you would like it even better for when you're printing bodies.
Oh,
so
all right.
Highly recommend. It will stay much more accurate to the print.
Interesting.
ABS already does a pretty good job, but the glass fiber is even better. And then I also got some of the PA6 nylon.
I'm all done putting the screws in it, so I'm not gonna annoy you tonight.
Listen, I can't take any more of that from you tonight. I'm at the edge already, Matt.
Okay, take it easy. I started filling all the gaps.
What size are those screws?
M2.5.
Okay.
Yeah. Don't worry, you won't see them. once I tint the windows. No, I've got an interior for it now too.
Good. Aardvark Spleen, good to see you. Oh, you filled it in. No more gap in the corner there. Our high school had a blocking photo development room. A couple high schoolers got caught toe curling in there. The photography class was removed from the curriculum. What? For one little incident?
Whoa.
Just take the lock off.
Put the lock back on. Change the lock.
Or there's that. Put a little peep thing on there. Make sure no one, check.
Body 2.5 pounds. Whiskers 7. When have I ever been concerned about performance?
Yeah, exactly. Especially with a Land Cruiser.
Yeah. Do you have more stuff? I have more things.
I do not. I don't think.
Got some Hot Wheels at the grocery store yesterday.
Okay.
They're doing all right over there at the grocery store, I gotta say. Another Series 2, but this one's in blue.
Okay.
And you'll like this one. I got the stupid looking Porsche.
The tuned, the new color. I like that.
Yeah.
I have the black one.
I have the black one as well.
I like that.
Purple's
I had a 124 scale comp this weekend, and Robbie Chapman was there. He gave me a box of new Hot Wheels, but it is currently at the office still because I was going through it with Brandon. So, because that's who I go through Hot Wheels with. I'm like, can you tell me about any of these?
Not only 4,300. Not bad. What chassis is that 1/6 scale? Which one's 1/6?
What chassis is?
I don't have any 1/6 scale bodies. Is he thinking about you and that gigantic body you have?
Oh, the quarter scale.
It's going on his real car.
Yeah, exactly.
The Land Cruiser. Psh, that ain't 1/6.
Yeah, Josh needs to do a tune style cage for the next build. That's actually pretty funny.
That would be so cool. I'd like that. Josh, I'm putting it on a whatchamacallit?
Off-road Mr. Incredible's car.
It's going to be his new bed frame. Sorry about that. I do have one more thing. Little box from Vanquish.
Oh, interesting.
Oh.
We use the little box. I guess because it's FedEx. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, you got to cram it all in there. Probably just cut through 3 tires. Oh, hello.
Anything good? What'd you order?
Yeah.
Ooh, you got yourself some BBWs.
I prefer it when you call it by their full name. Do you think they knew what they were doing?
No, I don't think that it was done on purpose. I also have some BBWs here.
These rings. Those are some small holes.
These here happen to be raw. Sorry.
You're not supposed to have those.
Which is exactly why I had to do it.
So these are official, these wheels, right?
Yes, they are official and licensed, spelled correctly. Burek knew what they were doing. Oh, that's for sure.
They are so nice. Those are pretty. What else did I get? I got all the bits for an H10 Optics front axle.
Oh, nice.
I think I probably, you know what I forgot, though? I forgot the spool. I got to ring it to me. Damn it! But I got all the other parts. I got everything else. I bought all this stuff just to fill the order for these. So you know, can't just buy one set of wheels.
Exactly. Totally agree.
All right, so we'll spend the next hour putting these together.
No, you will not. No raw wheels ever. I thought must be exactly. It is.
It must be nice to work there.
I can tell.
I just would like to say that I don't get special treatment at Vanquish Products.
Right.
They're like, who? Yeah, just throw it in the box. Who cares?
Choose the website. Just order things on the website. So yes, I got this up to this stage last night. I'm going to. I'll have the rear axle completed tonight. I'll put shocks on it. I'll probably build the wheels, get those mounted, and maybe even bend some panels. I showed you the artwork for my panels.
Yeah, that was an interesting choice, really. What color are you going to go with? Blue wheels or red wheels?
Raw wheels. So
I don't know if you know how themes work.
Listen, Matt, I don't know if you know this, but I have 5 sets of panels.
Oh, so it's just going to be like swap them out.
Yeah.
Then you should also have 5 sets of wheels.
Well, I mean, that sounds excessive, but okay.
You know what you should do is you should print some of the covers that we see from that.
Yeah, that's I know exactly what you mean there. Yep.
Kind of, we're not allowed to talk about that until an hour and 10 minutes from now.
Yeah.
Thomas, thank you. Matt needs a small media blast cabinet for wheels. I agree. I need.
The problem is that you do that, and then you end up with the matte finish rather than the shiny raw finish.
Right, because then I would need to get one of those polishing bins with all the little thingies in it.
Yeah.
I think Rebecca would love the noise of that constantly going.
Did you get a rock tumbler?
Yep, I have another hobby.
Polish and raw. Jetwave, surely the marketing manager gets a discount. He does, but it's
I wish I had that job.
Only on the Canadian side, and so
yeah, that's fine. That's fine. It's fine.
Agreed.
It's fine. I don't actually work there, but apparently, I was listening on the stream that because Brandon he cannot prevent himself from saying things or showing things.
He cannot.
I'm getting a shirt for my time in the booth.
That son of a...
I don't know what the shirt looks like. Hopefully it doesn't say cardboard bitch.
I can't believe he spoiled that.
I mean, you did ask me what size shirt I wanted.
I know, but it was so far in advance, and it was like right before Axial Fest, like an Axial Fest shirt. I just didn't respond at all.
Yeah. Well, he helped put it all together. So it either says, yes, hopefully it's embroidered with something ridiculous. I really hope that it is. I can't wait. And if it's the goddamn bowling shirt, I'm going to be so mad.
Do you know that they're not called bowling shirts? They have a different name.
Yeah, what do they call them? Sportsmen?
It was called something because when we were shopping for you, I was just like, will you search bowling shirt? And it's like, oh, they're actually called this. It's like, oh, okay. We've found some that had like extra pockets on the. Couldn't find any with pit zips. No pit zips.
Dang it.
But,
darn it. Shoot.
You know what? I think we found
Ben, I'm a large. I'm a large. Men's large.
Good clarification.
5-panel shirt. Look, you know what though? Because I'm representing Vanquish for some reason at this thing.
That's what your badge.
They're not going to want to make me look stupid.
Oh. Listen,
They're going to want to go in as pro as possible.
This is a room full of hobby shop owners and companies in the hobby. Let me tell you, not all of them are cool RC people like me. A lot of them sell glue or tiny trees for train sets.
Hold on, is Bob Smith going to be there?
BSI
in person?
Industries. What? It might be a junior or the third even because it's been around a long time. Yeah,
Robert Smith Jr. the third.
one of the guys is there asking like, "Hey, will you do like we have a slight tweak to the regular CA type formula that we like to use. We'd like to find another source for. Could you guys do that for us?" Like, no, we just put the names on the labels. You get one like we'll order a 55-gallon drum of it if you'll produce it. Like, no, we just do the labels.
We've got a source, but that's all. They don't. We're the label company.
Like, no, like, do you want
we can put your name on it? We can put anything on that label. You've got
whatever
3
you
lines.
want, man. Oh, Matlock, let's start a fun so Josh can tell. No.
Yeah, he just wants them for himself. He just wants to lord them over everybody. Matt's going to be hired as marketing manager just as they announce a sale to RC Foil Drive so you can catch the fury of the fan base. You know how that would go. Hello, Vanquish. Hello, Vanquish. Hello, Vanquish. Missing top button would hurt Matt so badly. It's not even to have buttons. It's just going to be like an adjustable toggle.
It's got a built-in bolo. That's how you tighten it.
Yeah. All the way to the top, baby. This is the shirt. This is the shirt for before PLBTF.
That is correct. But
yeah,
it will be the same trip, so he'll have it for PLBTF.
I'll have it with me. Yeah, so I'll wear it at that event as well.
Silk VP shirt, looking something from Kingpin.
Yeah, the bowling shirt. I love it. I can't wait. I'm so excited.
Oh, it's gonna be.
I'll wear it with pride. Of course, it'll be like it's gonna be like wherever you made it. It's like Uline. It's one of these places where all their stuff is just so huge that even a large is gonna be like I'm gonna be swimming in it, guaranteed.
No, this is a good brand.
Oh, really?
Not a cheap shirt.
I love that you've put a lot of time and effort into this.
It's gonna be like an $85 joke.
That's almost as much as I spent on the Lance Stroll jersey.
No.
Which I would like to request you wear more often.
You know what? I don't know if I can wear that on camera. It's very like
because it doesn't
silky.
fit.
I do some showing. Like I print through.
Got it. Yeah. I don't want to see that. Things I've never seen, thankfully. Josh's nipples.
Marksley, I'd buy a silk VP shirt. What about a mesh VP shirt? Just
straight mesh. Like really thick mesh. Thick. The holes are huge.
Yeah, exactly. Ask me about parts we haven't made in 10 years on the back.
Do you still make parts for the EXO? No.
You should really release.
You should make those again.
XR10 axle tops again. They sell like crazy. Like,
yeah.
No, they wouldn't.
Dixon flannel with "Hey Canada" emblazoned across it. Hey Canada.
This is a shirt. Oh, I'm not saying anything. Brandon out. Can't take that guy in there.
He blew it. Yeah, you cannot let him on a stream without you. He'll just say something that you shan't want him to say. Anyway, very much looking forward to that.
Oh, yes. It's going to be fantastic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's going to be a fun time there trying to talk to people wearing that shirt.
So let's see. Since the last time, I think you have finished the CUCV.
Cuck done.
Cuck V. When is that event?
That's this weekend.
This weekend. Gotcha. That is.
I did the research, and the bridge plate is correct.
What's a bridge plate? That's the yellow dot.
us rivet counters here, Josh, we really care about the details on our military vehicles. So you have to have a bridge plate, because if you're going over a bridge that isn't rated for the weight of your vehicle, they can flag you down and say, you can't cross this bridge.
Can't park there.
Can't park there. And that other symbol says something to do with the NATO symbology stuff. This one over here, that's the engineering core. That's the thing in the middle. I don't know what the rest of the symbols are. Don't ask me. But yeah. And I made this thing for the antenna. It's like a little holdy doodad thing that holds it down there.
Is that accurate?
Yep. And I'm in there, of course. And my head turns when you move the steering wheel. And I got all my tattoos done on there as well.
And you're holding on to the vent window?
Yeah,
like that.
Of course, as you would. As you should.
I don't know. Those old trucks were the perfect type. They don't make them like they used to. They were just they were a little bit down.
I got a bunch of junk in the back, and there's a Starbucks cup rolling around in there somewhere too, I think. Yeah. It's in there somewhere.
Does it permanently just roll around?
Yeah.
In the back. It should have been beer cans. Chuck them in the back.
Well, you know.
It can't be an open container if it's not in the truck.
Got some exhaust going on there. Don't step on snack.
No step on snack.
Yeah, fairly accurate for Canadian CUCV. I even got metal wipers in there.
Oh, wow. Where'd those come from?
They're Amazon. They're you got to bend them all like photo etch.
Photo etch, yep.
Yeah. And then the motor's in there. That's all done as well.
Yeah, that looks really good.
Now, a lot of people were very kind. I don't know if kind is the right word. They were pretty like, CUCVs have diesels, 6.2 liter diesel. Sure, they do in America. But this CUCV came before the American ones, and they were all with the 350 V8. Because one of the reasons Canada gets a lot colder here, diesel tends to freeze.
Gel.
Diesel tends to get quite cold.
Yeah. That's growing up. We had block heaters. You always had it in the winter, like, get the extension cord out the driveway. Plug the block heater in.
Plug the block in. 6.5 liters. Sorry, did I say 6.2? I thought it was 6.2. But yeah. So there you go. I'm pretty happy with it.
Don't you dare. Antiques antiquing. It must feel good to get that done. So
3 years. I looked back at when I started the thread. 3 years since I started that truck. I can't believe that. Anyway, if you're interested in making one of those, Rex Racer Mod 19. I feel weird getting rid of this chair now. I was right. It is a 6.2. 6.2, 6.3, whatever it takes.
Yeah,
Canadian diesel gets colder than Canadian gasoline. Yes.
What does CUCV stand for?
Commercial Utility Vehicle.
No, you're missing the C. You missed the
Commercial Utility. I remember this. Hang on. Commercial Utility. No, Civilian Utility Commercial Vehicle.
Gotcha.
I think.
Okay.
Civilian Utility Commercial Vehicle.
Canadian?
One of those. No.
You can do it. Absolutely. You get in a new chair. Listen, he's got ride in his name. You roll these.
Oh, it's Commercial Utility Cargo Vehicle. Dang
there
it.
You
so
go.
Close. Thank you, Jeffrey Fabrics.
It's February.
Here come the Hobby King stool sponsorship emails.
Let me tell you, I got that Viper stool, and it's sure nice to have in the shop.
Does it have a back on it?
It does.
Is this something that I should be considering?
It's very beefy. It's
Wow.
got as many bolts in it as your body does.
Doug, thank you very much. How much do we need to pay you to stop moving that chair?
How much to just stand? Run in. You're all runny. Why don't you just run in place this whole video instead?
I'll try to do that. I'll move less. Move less. Close enough for jazz. No, what we say here in the Canadian commercial industry, we go close enough for Canada.
That makes sense.
Or good enough for Canada. I think we say both. Either one works.
Those did have those. Was that not the model years that had the nicely placed vent below the steering wheel, or was that the next body style?
Say again.
Chevy vehicles of a certain era had a vent directly below the steering wheel that pointed.
Yeah.
Full chooch. Ball chiller vent. Yeah. My 77 has a ball chiller. Okay. What year is that truck supposed to be, Matt?
That early 70s.
Like early 70s? No, that's late 70s. That's 80s or that the C10
what?
body K10 C10 was the body style in the early 70s.
Well, this doesn't have the square headlights like a typical CUV. I think it's older. I don't remember the exact. I don't think I modeled it after it exactly.
Early 80s, 85, 83, 85. These all seem more appropriate. 73 to 78. Okay.
Late 70s, I'd say.
70. That sounds very Chevy right there. It's like 73 to 87, anywhere in there.
Like 71 to like 2010.
Entire generations were like, yeah, that's a brand new truck, right? Like,
nah, dude, this was old.
Nathan Worth, thank you very much. Hey, Josh, on the Vanquish website at the top of the H10 page, it says kits and RTRs, but only displays RTRs. Can I infer that kits are soon to come? Nope, that is just me taking my existing
Josh
categories, doing a copy, and then type. So, no, you cannot infer from my, hastily. Listen, I'm not a website engineer or whatever you would call those people.
You're barely an engineer.
I'm barely an engineer. I'm barely hanging on. But I did get that done, and I do continue to work on it.
So you didn't fix the wires, I'm guessing. No, I just left them. They're in the right order. They terminate into the top of the above the valve covers, and they're supposed to be below.
So,
how about those stance tires? How am I liking the ISXR? I've been using it. I used it the whole weekend I was away with Richard.
Did you?
It's fine. One thing I found though is that even if you turn it off, it does seem to use the battery.
Off, or sleep
Yeah,
off?
No, off.
Oh, really?
Yeah, which I was a little bit like, that's kind of weird. I'll bet you it won't turn on.
No. I mean, I haven't charged it since did the review.
I bet you it won't turn on.
I'll let you know in about a minute.
No, you won't. You'll let me know right now. It'll tell you right away.
It's turning on.
Oh, snap.
Let's see what the battery percentage is at. I have not used it other than basically. $700 radio is fine.
Fine. Good to hear. No, I mean, I do like the interface. I actually think it works pretty well, despite the fact that it is on an Android platform. You don't really feel the Android once you get into the app itself. Does the ISXR have a thumb steer thing? No, but I bet you the aftermarket will develop that quite quickly.
It might have an effect on the Hall effect sensors. World's first, actually. Can I just like swipe down like on a phone to figure out what my battery percentage is at? Oh, it's right there. It's right in the front. I'm at 70% still.
Oh, good. Okay. All right. So maybe it's just a fluke with mine, or maybe I left it on by mistake.
Maybe. But
that's more likely.
I'm still at 70% and I haven't used it. So
again, green bubble.
Emergency. 9.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh my God. Are you connected to Wi-Fi? It might do it. Oh, you're putting a lot of zeros in there. Why don't you
call?
Oh, dang it.
867.
Want to send me your DX6 rugged then? No. I've got to use that still. I have to do a video on this where Josh and I drink mud out of them.
What do you do with that case? I threw it over there.
But no, I have this already paired to the King Kong 6x6 that I have yet to drive.
King Kong.
So we're gonna do that first.
Yes, I still have my
charged at 15 amps again. No, you jerks.
Episode 229, where Josh swats himself.
No, at $700, it is a very tough sell. I don't disagree. And had I known that before I started my video, I may have had I put the price in the video. I don't see a lot of people buying them. I don't. It is a flagship radio, and it's supposed to be, their top of the line model.
MPX.
I know, and I understand that if you're looking at a flagship from Futaba or I don't know who else makes good radios.
Sanwa M17.
Okay, or the GT Noble G
Noble 4 Plus.
Niner.
Jeff Eagle Claw.
You're looking at those radios. I mean, it doesn't stack up to those.
Yeah.
So it's a tough sell, 100%.
You can buy 5.38%. Now take that times 16, and that's how many channels you could get for the same money. Those Sanwas are pretty sweet. Yeah, a lot of people like the M17, or what they had the M12 and then the M17. Both nice radios. Not one that I personally use myself, but nice. So
it doesn't matter if it's free. If it's
still. So I mean, that's part of it. Like we get it for free.
As soon as I got it, I was like, "Oh, this is pretty great. This is a pretty great radio." And then I found out how much it was, and I was like, "Ooh, that's not so great."
Stuff to take. Yeah, we have to take all that into. I mean,
take that into consideration when we do the reviews.
Like,
yeah. I want an iJeff Eagle Claw so bad.
Sanwa is nice. The receiver price is not so much. Like when I was in the early Futaba days, and you had to buy fast receivers and 4-channel, like you were spending $100 and some odd dollars per receiver.
Right.
That hurt.
My 4PMX or 3PMX.
There was like
$80 receivers.
Yeah, I think there were 120 for the ones for the. And then when the 4PX came out, that was the first one that could use FHSS, and I was just like, game over. Then you could buy a $20 receiver. Yeah. So.
Yep.
Yeah. Anyway, that's.
Dogan, fun. You are like 2 minutes early. We have an alarm.
He was trying to catch it. He was trying to play the delay.
We're on Apple time over here, pal. I don't know what Google phone you're on.
You think Logan's an Apple guy or a Android guy?
God, I hope so.
You think?
Logan, shoot me a text.
No, I think nobody chime in. Logan, don't you dare type. Starting to pull.
Don't say it. Don't say a word.
Don't say it.
Don't say it.
Yes, and let's see. Apple guy, Android. I feel like I was definitely trying to time it.
Poorly.
We're gonna find out.
Start poll.
Team Green
Team
for the
Green
win.
for the
Of
win.
course,
No.
Chris Kelly is a Team
Yeah, of
Green.
course. Yuck.
Ding Dong Logan? Yes, Ding Dong Logan.
Yeah, the same.
we got to find this out. I'm here for it.
Yeah, I'm excited. Best poll we've ever done.
I know.
So we got stuff coming up. I've got an event this weekend.
You have an event this
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock. You have an event this weekend. I had an event last weekend for 124 scale because that season kicked back off. And Furitech let me down again.
What?
This time, not the ESC. It was their motor, which let me down the last event. So I bought a brand new one. And same thing. Pinion spun on the shaft. Middle of the
Oh, dear.
Bought a brand. So I gotta see if I can find a tighter tolerance pinion to press on to these Furitech motors because I'm locked in. Well, I'm not totally locked in, I guess, but I'm running the hard park transmissions, which require a pretty small motor. So anyway, we'll see. Maybe there's a better option. I'm just
Why don't you just glue it on?
because I drive harder than you do.
But what does the dog Wes use? The dog's name is Wes? Furitech did the same thing to me. They literally said, super glue the pinion.
No. I have not sent a message yet. Like,
Should do it or take it. Just take it. Just take it.
That's not a. I wonder if it's possible.
I bet you could.
Maybe cold take it.
I thought the guy was Wheeler. And then right after that, I thought the dog was Wheeler.
Ding Dong in Sydney. Spot weld mode.
Spot weld mode.
That might not be. I mean, I have another one.
You got those fancy machines that shoot molten metal. Like that, do it.
Might be worth a shot. Green Loctite. That was my other thought. Which I need to get some of those anyway. I do not have any of the because there's multiple different green Loctite formulas as well. Do you know how expensive Loctite is?
I do.
Oh,
I'm aware.
That's why I just have tons of tubes of little ones I got from kits. Is Matt ready for his welder? Because if so,
no,
I'm ready to make it happen.
Not really. I don't have any. Where am I going to put it? I guess you know what I could do? I could make a little
smaller than a truck.
I could make a metal shelf right over here in this area over here where it's just above the batteries. That's not a big deal, right?
No, not at all.
Yeah, the batteries are all in ammo cans. One's for a mine container, which is pretty cool.
Okay.
For mines.
That's what I was thinking. It's smaller than a truck. That's what I was saying as well. And I think that's accurate.
All right. Well, I could plop it over there. I could build a nice little metal kind of bench over here. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It'd be fine.
I think the dog's name is Bear.
No, that's Wes.
That's Wes. The dog's
Wes.
name is Brett.
Oh, everybody hates us. They should. It makes
I don't know
sense.
how we like. Do we have friends?
No, they're just like,
Yeah, I didn't think so.
God, these fucking guys, like
Stupid idiots. Dumbass jokes that nobody gets.
dog
Speaking of-
and
You watch out, or you'll get a nickname.
I know. Anyway,
Wait.
so you got your
So where'd it go? Which one is desert then?
it's pronounced dessert.
West Dessert Wheeler. Right.
So are you
so
going
my event-
out of town for the event, or you
GCM
just day
thing is
tripping?
putting on an event. Originally, I was going to day trip it. It's a 2-day event, which I was only going to go for one of the days. But it's like I looked at it, and it's 4 hours from here. So I was like, Rebecca was like, well, I'm not going to let you go for one day. Get up at 4 a.m. to get there so you can start the event at 8:30 and then leave at 6 to get home at like 10. That's stupid. You're staying overnight. Get a hotel. So I got a hotel.
That's a good idea.
Because all they have is primitive camping, and you know me, not much of a primitive
Yeah.
camper.
I can only imagine your primitive tent with a dresser in it so you could put your clothes.
Guys, where do I plug in all of my stuff? Where do I plug in my computer? And where's the shower? I was told that this was going to be primitive camping, but that obviously means something different to me.
Like, this is
Primitive clothes hangers. Like Civil War era camping. I don't want to get dysentery.
blanket over a steak. Has an ironing board in the tent.
Thank you, sir. Towards the road trip snack fund.
Ooh, some Muddy Buddies.
What's a Muddy Buddy?
You don't have Muddy Buddies? Oh, we should get some Muddy Buddies.
Yep, hardtack and grog.
I don't know what those words mean.
Yeah. What's the
Jesus Christ. Either of you guys attending RC Palooza? So I feel like there's too many Paloozas, and I don't know which one is which. Is RC Palooza the one that's up in like Washington?
I don't know. I'm not
Or
familiar.
it's just like the guy who was just like, mine was the original RC Fest. I'm like, you don't think anyone ever thought of that name before you? Like, think of the very first one? I don't know
Let's
about
call
that.
our you know what? I want to start one, but I'm going to call it Axial Fest.
Yeah.
You can bring anything you want, though. No, an Axle Fest.
Axle Fest. Yeah. Has to have axles. Only trucks with axles. If you're not an
Only.
axle,
No
you don't have
tanks.
axles, you can't come.
No tanks, no boats, no plane. Well, actually, planes
They can.
probably do have an axle in there
And
somewhere.
tanks are like super fans because I think they have like all kinds of axles.
Tons of axles. So actually, 2 axles. That's it. Well, if you have a 6x6, you can have 3 axles.
At most, unless you have a trailer.
Where do we stop?
And-
No boats. Just no boats. Teleguided, thank you for the road beers. I'm gonna meet Matt in person for realsies at this event.
Hey.
He won't be driving any of the 18 trucks of mine that he owns, though.
Right. Could Vanquish Fest ever be a thing? I don't know. It's
Oh God.
so much work. We don't have the manpower for it. If one day we have the manpower, then absolutely. But until then, I don't know.
Give the job of running the entire event to Dan.
Yeah, exactly.
Watch Dan's head explode.
Proline by the Axial Palooza Fest.
So Axel's Fest is not Axel Fest. Correct. Your 8x8 is not allowed, Craig. And I saw you tried to jump on the screw bolt organizer trend as well.
Oh my God.
What? Did somebody
So
show that to you?
No. My desk was such a disaster, and I was needing to film for this on the bench. I was like, okay, I need to go through and do some cleanup. And I was being a little like, what's the word? Procrastinating. Lazy. And so I was cleaning up, and I found myself, I had a bunch of extra hardware bags that were not in my bins, but they were all of one size, so I cut them, and I was like, oh, I'll create another box. So I have a box like this of like some black hardware where most of that is. Don't worry about that little stainless guy. But I needed another, so I created another bin.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like grabbing hardware from there, and I was just like putting it back away rather than tossing it. It's like, man, it'd be handy to have like that sorter. I thought to myself for a half a second, and then I went, that is goddamn ridiculous. And I threw the rest away just out of purpose.
I was just going to say, show us where you put your used hardware.
Oh,
this is where Josh puts all of his used hardware.
Yes,
right in the trash.
If I could lift up this trash can and shake it, the bottom of it sound like a maraca.
Maraca. Did I get my VP shirt yet? No. I think that's probably going to be a at the event sort of thing.
Hand delivery.
Right. So I have to wear it.
Extra wrinkled. So he has to iron it in the hotel room.
Yeah, 4-hour drive is it's true. And you have a new baby at home. So stay home with your baby.
Oh. I think that's why you should go. No. It's like you got a baby at home though. Like you want a break. 4 hours of
get away from that baby.
That trash can takes up 1/3 of that closet Matt is in.
It does take up a lot of room, and it is a little bit annoying, but it does hold a lot of garbage, which is good because I create a lot.
I got the big one in here.
Oh wow! Look at the size of that monster.
Quite full.
You know what I like about mine? It's got a lid, so you don't have to look at your trash. You don't have to feel your shame.
You can't fit as much in it.
Why?
You can't overflow like this.
Mine's super tall. Mine's like 3 feet tall.
So not quite 3 feet.
Yeah.
Saying by volume.
And it's got a bin. It's got like a thing inside of it with a bin
that you can pull out.
Yeah, pull that out.
Liner.
You can just put that in the trash upside down. Perfect.
So Josh, you should sell the trash can.
Yeah, with all that hardware in there, that's probably like $10 worth of hardware.
I don't know what else is in there. There might be things in there you can't see.
Let's go back to road snacks for a moment. I don't know. I'm all over the map. Corn nuts is one of my all-time favorites.
Combos, pizzeria combos.
Strong choice. That's strong.
If Nicole isn't with me, chicharrones.
Oh, you like? I'm not a big fan of pork rinds,
but the smell will quite literally make Nicole just about jump out of the vehicle. So I'm like, okay, don't get those as much.
Not a big fan of that. Combos is a good one. You can just give me an original combo any day of the week.
Original, huh? Is that with cheese?
Yeah, just plain cheese and pretzel.
Yeah.
Oh, my headphones are dying.
Oh, weird technical difficulties.
I don't recharge them for very much, but I think we've discovered that there is no echo if I don't use them.
I think you're correct. Funyuns.
Those are good. Spits. Oh yeah, baby.
Sunflower seeds. Is that what those are? Spits. I do love sunflower seeds, especially give me like even a flavored sunflower, a dill pickle with sunflower seeds.
Oh yeah, nothing better than that at the ball game. Just
excuse me.
Never had one of those.
Is that like a Rocky Mountain oyster?
Ooh.
So,
Munchos, eh? I have not heard that in a while.
Telling you, Muddy Buddies, you gotta try them.
Full rack of beef ribs,
covered in sauce.
Thomas, we have to meet.
I know.
You have to come to a thing, or we'll come to you.
Oh God!
Oh, they're at Buc-ee's. Oh, okay.
There,
Beaver nuggets out of this world. Now I need to know. Tell me more.
Double toasted cheeses. Okay. Boiled peanuts. Hard no. Oh wait, Uncrustables. Absolutely. Boiled peanuts. No, the worst.
I'm not a fan of boiled peanuts.
This is a great question, Tom.
Is Matt a 1C? Oh no, dude. I'm a whole mouthful. I cram them right in there. It's like, I'll put like 40, 50 seeds in there at once.
Big League Chew.
Yeah.
Half the bag.
Oh.
Did you ever just take a bite out of some, what was the bubble tape?
It's just you chose violence and you just like you take it out of the container and just take a bite.
I'm not
horizontally. I don't
God,
know. It's not by the foot here. We're going by the coil. Seed to mouth or mouth to seed? Seeds into mouth.
Fried pickles. I've never had those except at a bar. Can you get
I don't
those
eat those in
the
the car very often.
So I grew up in Nebraska. In Nebraska, one of the gas stations that was popular for me growing up was called Cubby's. And Cubby's sold gizzards. And gas station gizzards, before you go to the rodeo or the whatever the show was that we'd be going to with the horses. Some early morning gas station gizzards. Oh, even as a kid, I was all for it.
Yeah, I don't mind a gizzard. Richard and I, on our trip to upstate New York, very much upstate, like basically not, like you could not get much more north. We had a hard time finding a good solid pizza. All the reviews were like, it's not that good. Or like, it's okay. I'm like, there's got to be a good pizza place around here. And it turns out the highest rated pizza place is in the gas station.
Is it like, Casey's? Because let me tell you.
Yeah.
Dude, Casey's Pizza, so good.
Really?
Oh, it's so good.
Huh.
Yeah.
It was a Casey's. Don't sleep on Casey's Pizza.
On Casey's Pizza. It's no joke.
Absolutely, but absolutely do not sleep on the pizza either. You will get greasy.
Anyway, enough about food because I'm hungry again now.
Now I'm starving.
I know.
I just had dinner. I had a really delicious dinner that Rebecca made.
I swear. It was not a busy news week. So
no, I noticed that you were grasping.
I wasn't grasping. There just wasn't a ton to talk about. You know what I'm grasping when I like 4-minute rant on something that's really not that polarizing. See, Casey's breakfast pizza. Yep.
Yeah, 30 to 40 minutes east of some great pizza places. See, stupid. Where were we? Stupid Allegheny National Forest. State Park in New York. National Forest in Pennsylvania.
Very thorough on your explanation.
John, I use the Bamboo Labs with this Bamboo Labs X1 Carbon.
Same one, but the reason I clicked on that to make you read it, I finished up the new bender.
That's right. You were showing me that.
I did show you that. The parts shipped today already, so I could have them as soon as tomorrow.
Wow.
And if all goes well, this could be such an inexpensive but super strong bender. So
That's great.
Yeah. Like I'm really pumped at what the pricing came in at for everything. So
how much are we talking?
Like less than $40 shipped. Like
that's all you need.
You'll have to 3D print some parts.
Oh boy.
But the design does not rely on the 3D prints for strength like the rest of them.
Excellent.
So I think it's going to be
excellent.
Going to be
Brandon, thank you. Someone on Facebook hacked the Traxxas Fortec drift angle. Yeah, it was only a matter of time before people found a way. And in fact, all the guys at Strictly Sideways, where I took mine, I left it with them. So I was like, you hack it. You do stuff. You do whatever you want to it to figure it out. So I'm sure they won't be far behind if they haven't already figured something out.
Yeah.
That's exciting news, though. Jeremiah Solberg, thank you. Spicy pickled eggs. My cousin also makes pickled green beans for Bloody Marys. Yeah, pickled green beans are a thing up here for sure. I would love to try a spicy pickled egg. I love pickled eggs. Weird.
Is it like a deviled egg? I don't know if I've had pickled eggs.
Have you had a pickle?
Yes.
Have you had a hard-boiled egg?
Always, yes.
Okay, so imagine that flavor in an egg.
That's a tough one for me.
Do not eat the black egg.
Yeah. Do we get it on your website? It will be a combination of Send Cut Send, laser cut parts, and some stuff on my website. Yeah. So it should be very affordable, though. That is my goal, to keep it cheap, but be the best bender available.
Yeah.
Which I think it will be. It's some brain, just some ideas came out of nowhere.
Yeah. This one?
No.
No?
One below it. That's still,
it's true.
Silicon Valley. True. This guy.
Yeah, it's true though. If there are deviled eggs at an event, I'm probably going to get kicked out of that event as well.
Oh, I'm always just like,
yeah.
If somebody I know is supposed to bring deviled eggs to an event and I'm there, they're bringing less than they planned on. They're not making it out of the house with that full tray. That's always the problem when they have the actual tray with all the dimples.
Yeah, you feel really bad because
like they can tell when they're missing. Like they haven't left the house yet, and there's 4 empty spots.
Yeah, my mom had to make 2 trays, one for my dad and one for me. I don't know what it is about. It's like, it's so stupid because like at breakfast you're like, well, I'll just have a 2-egg omelet, or I'll just have 2 eggs with everything else. But you eat deviled eggs, you're like, well, I'll have 18 of those. It's no problem.
Like, hey, do you want to eat 12 string cheeses? Like, no.
You want to eat 15 hard eggs? No. What if I mix it? Not even a bunch of other stuff. It's like mustard powder
and mayonnaise.
That's it.
Yeah. But they're cut in half.
It's not a bunch of
as far as the bender, as soon as I can confirm that all the parts and everything fit together, it'll go live. If I get the parts tomorrow, like I'll have it live tomorrow night if everything's good.
I'll take one too.
Yeah.
Although I still, my Oak and Shield one works fine.
Yeah, it's just the
problem
is
more accurate though. Like, well, this one, does it have like a thing where it says if you put your tube here, that's where the bend's going to start?
Well, since it'll be mine, I can give that information. So
great.
I have, yeah. So
finding that is the worst.
Well, like I know mine. It's for the Oak and Shields. It's like 17 millimeters, but
yeah, but not always.
Yeah. every time for me. The exact same way every time.
No, it moves.
The problem is that the Oaken Shield,
Sometimes
for
the
one,
tube
very,
moves.
very hard to get. Shapeways is gone. They rely on the printed parts for the strength.
Yeah.
So
Right.
this, you can do everything. Like, you'll see when you see. All right, we should
Yeah,
discuss
okay.
poll. Let's finish the end poll.
I shall end the poll.
On my side, the poll results have not popped up yet. I hit end poll.
Oh,
pretty sure it was 52%. Why is it not popping up yet?
I got 59% on Droid and 40% Apple.
I have 52% Android. There it is. 52% Android. Let's hear it.
What do you got there, Dogan?
I'm on. Before he says, what are you picking?
Needles. I'm picking Apple.
Me too. I was saying Apple.
He's probably gone.
He has to reboot his Android.
His Apple phone died. Ah, what are you? The dog can use a phone?
God bless. What about the Bender on Etsy that's like a JD Square model? So the problem is that it is FDM printed thoroughly, and it relies, like, I knew a handful of people who got it, and like the strap that uses to is also just done on FDM, and it breaks. So I'm fixing as much of that as possible. I've never owned an Android, Apple phone, an iMac. Specifically for AirDrop, so I can transfer 30-minute HD videos. Yep, love that functionality.
AirDrop is the best.
Happy to hear it, Logan, but I was worried. So
thank you, Logan. RC Underdog, thank you. Josh makes a tubing bender before some shock pliers. You have, they talked about that on the stream last night too, about you and getting sprayed.
Yeah,
happens a lot.
It happened once. The second time, I just didn't have the bleeder screw in, and I put and went. Fix that. What about the dog? Still uses a Motorola Razr. The original. Hello, Moto.
Man, I absolutely loved those old school phones. They were the best.
You see, Logan, they're just like Utah. Like, you just don't know. Like, could be.
He's not like, he seems like, he doesn't seem cool like me. So, Android.
Like, I've never seen him wear a 5-panel hat. So I'm not sure if
Here he is, straight up living in 2024 using an iMac and everything.
I bet he has a newer iPhone than I do.
Yeah, well, yeah, I bet you he does, actually. I bet you he's got like an iPhone. I bet you he's got an iPhone 14.
Maybe he's on a 12.
You think he's on a 12?
I'm guessing.
Man, you're not giving him much credit.
I mean, I'm on 11.
Let's start another poll.
I need to get another one, like, tomorrow.
I thought you were going to get a new one.
I was going to. I just haven't done it because I've got some welding splatter marks on here that like bug me. I feel like, hey, GC Coop, thanks for keeping the cost low for us on your design. So this one, it's to help, for people who want to do these things. Like, that was the big problem. Like, people are like, hey, I do this. What bender are you using? I'm like, look at that. Pretty sure it's a 12. The max with lots of storage. Same. Mine's 11 max with all the storage, but it's
I don't even know. I just have what they gave me. It's a 15 Pro, but it's not maxed out on storage because I was like, I don't need all that. I got iCloud.
Yes. So the guys who were jumping on the build along, like, what bender? Like, well, this one, but it's hard to get a hold of, and the shipping takes way too long, and don't hear anything. So that was why I was like, I finally needed to get this done. But JD Squared is what the overall design is based on. Very similar to theirs, and their plans for those benders are online. So I just used that as my gauge and shrank down from there, matching the radius that I wanted. So yes.
Good.
But
I just have what they gave me.
like,
15 Pro.
I refuse to pay $1 a month for iCloud. I have all the iCloud as well, but it's mainly because of Nicole. She's like,
I've got the family plan, so I share the storage with Rebecca and my mom, and she also gets to watch Apple Plus content, I guess, as well. Family. Sorry, I said it wrong.
How do I become a channel member on mobile?
Don't know.
Well, I
don't know.
It can't, I know it's weird with the whole Apple thing. Sometimes that's the problem. I put a link in my videos. I think Matt does as well. And you can follow the link then into it.
Yeah,
but in the bottom of this description where you're watching, you should be able to find a link. It's in there.
He's got the Apple X edition. Hey, I don't know if it's, I'll share that for later. I'll tell you later.
Okay.
But it's pretty cool.
I'll tell you.
Will this bender offer multiple radii?
No, I'm doing one radii for now. I do all the design work on mine based on one. So that's what I'm going off of, just to try and keep it as simple as possible. And especially because of how I designed some of it. It'll make more sense once I put it out. It's easy to do memberships on Android. Yes, it is.
On my Android, you just hit the join button. What filament are you thinking for the 3D pieces on the bender?
So that was actually, I was having a discussion with our friends over at Bamboo. And I was like, hey, here's the project. Here's what I'm doing. What is the best choice for this application? And he was just like, ABS glass fiber or this PA6. So I was like, okay, I'll get them both.
Great.
And yep. So we're going to try that out, see what performs the best.
Very good.
But yeah, looking forward to that. I've been wanting to do that for a really long time, like several years.
That's exciting. I like that whole idea because it will make it a lot more accessible having you do it.
Yeah, and freaking Send with their marketplace thing now, it makes it so like that was the missing piece for me, because like I don't want to ship them either. That's what the other problem
totally.
is. So
right. Speaking of, with those panels, are those up on that marketplace? Yep. All right. Mm-hmm. And you can get them done in any of the materials they offer?
That's a good question. No. I have to add the other materials, which I can do. But I have not done that. So
okay. Because I might need that for an upcoming project.
Gotcha. Well, not a problem. I'll make it happen. Are you going to build one?
No.
You make no sense.
It's for other things. Don't worry about it.
Fine.
I'll tell you later.
Now make a notcher. Yeah, I need to make a much simpler version of my
Nacho Libre
$400 notcher.
Could you make one for the Proxon, please?
Nobody has a Proxon.
Well, I do.
Continuing to flex on us all.
Matt has to build the Pro Mod. I have a Pro Mod. I already built one. But yeah, I'll build another one. Yeah, why not?
I wouldn't call it Pro. You have a mod.
It's been modified, but not to make it better.
Oh, you know what? This response and this response, neither of those surprise me.
Ben, that surprises me. Pigeon Farm Boy, nope, that does not surprise me.
That does not surprise me at all with Ben. Josh, is there a landing page on the SK Smart Clip? No, I actually talked to Sen about that today. I'm like, hey, are we gonna have the ability to like get like some customization banner, like make this look more like a bit of a storefront? So hopefully I get a timeline on that. But I think I'm gonna head up to Send here soon and do some content up there. So since they're just up the hill from me.
Yeah, you should do that. That'd be fun. Matt has to build Josh's pro mod. I'm in.
Yes.
I'll do it. If there's TIG involved, you know what that requires.
Yes.
Me leeching off of you. Are you a new release got to have it when it comes to phones, or are you okay with running a phone till it dies? I'll run a phone till it dies.
I used to be got to have the new one. But in the last 10 years, probably, I have not done that. Yeah. Thus, having the 11 still.
I have a hand-drawn Proxon sticker on my Dremel.
Baby Chief. Look at that.
Yeah, he's a baby. Where's this? Oh, yeah. The question is, how many Proxons do I have? I've got 2.
Yeah, what do you have? You have the Dremel.
I've got the Proxon rotary tool.
Rotary tool.
And it does not get away from you. And I've also got
a sander, don't you?
Sander, yes.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Sander. This is great.
I can't get on board with those colors. Listen.
I like them because it says to me Eastern Bloc.
It matches you. That is like the most perfect match photo right there. That green and yellow with your background is like the green and yellow. Like,
yeah, it says utility over looks.
And I am just Milwaukee. It's got to be red. And
he's got the cutest little Proxon chop saw. Oh, you got a cute little Proxon chop saw.
It's very Volvo.
That is extremely Volvo.
Yeah. And the 5-panel hat just tops it all off.
This
see right here.
This is
racing case, red tools for
running hat.
Love it. And I've got the Milwaukee rotary tool. Love it.
The Goodland.
Y'all don't even know about Festool. Oh, I know about Festool, but that is not in my. Those are blue, I believe, right? And very expensive. Does it have a crystal power switch?
Yeah, it says, I sit in a 100-year-old chair.
God. Oh,
Logan B, thank you very much. How's the progress on the Ranger? Freaking Ranger. Slow. I'm actually, you know what, man? I don't know that Forms is the right tool for the back part. I'm having a hard time getting it to be good.
Yeah.
So I might just knock it out with some styrene.
Gotcha.
I might just go old school.
I think what the tool that you're missing in Forms is the crease tool.
Okay. Maybe I should do some research on that. I'll look into that.
That will give you those slightly more defined edges that you're missing. And then the other thing is that, well, I would start with that.
Okay. All right. Then if I start on that, Logan, I will get back on that build. I promise.
That was going to be a fun one. You should finish that.
The No Fun Haver 2 as well.
So
yeah, I will get on it. As soon as I finish the build for Proline by the Fire, which is starting to come together quite nicely, I must say.
Now, is this the one with the Twisted Fabco spring?
Yes.
Stuff?
Yeah.
Did I watch a video? Was that What's on the Bench, or was that a member video?
Probably member video. What's on the Bench?
I don't remember.
I think it was What's on the Bench.
But yes, I did watch that.
Yeah. Anyway, I cut the doors now.
That looks decent.
Pretty clean, right? Yeah. And then I've also started fixing the front fenders. That started last time.
Yes.
There's more steps to this, though. I've gotten rid of the weird shelf that was on there because these don't, like, this tapers in perfectly to this. But now, because I've tapered it in, this seam between the hood and the edge has to be straight. It can't curve in. So I have to put a little wedge in there and straighten it back out. And I've also fixed the A-pillars because on this version of the extra cab, for some weird reason, these tapered really narrow at the top.
Really?
Yeah, so I've widened them back out. So now it's all fairly even.
That's
a lot of work, but Richard made me do it.
Oh.
Gotta have an accurate Toyota.
Y'all are nuts on that front. And you're going to run the 5K with that.
No. Am I?
Right? You were going to run the 5K with the Livestream truck, and I was going to beat you with the Bomber.
That's right. No, I'm not doing that. I'm going to bring something more accurate. I'll do something more in tune with the 5K.
Josh, do you currently own an RC four-wheel drive product, or do I currently own an RC four-wheel drive?
Like body or chassis? Like,
oh, I've got a full body right there.
Yeah, everyone should have an RC four-wheel drive body. I mean,
brand new Mojave body set for
half of this right
here, which is the Scale Garage Systems bed rack for that body.
Okay.
So I need to make those two into one thing that goes on to another thing.
Right.
Yes. Yeah, that's absolutely something. And do I have anything else other than that that's not a body?
No, I have a single chassis.
Oh.
I have one chassis remaining. It's a TF2.
Scramblers per CCXRC, who, after running them, I no longer trust his expert opinion. They're good. They're not that good. CCXRC, I'm calling you out.
Wow. I do have to finish. Hey, I'm just going to read that comment, Ding Dong.
Why are you so slow?
Got to finish that Ranger, Matt. I started a full-size Ranger build for the Danger Ranger 9000. Love that event. So we both have to have Ranger builds. All right. Consider it.
Of course, Evan did. Evan, such a long-time watcher.
First-time caller. This is the last TF2 that I have. It's mostly TF2, but it isn't. That's a GCM motor and transmission. That's an axial axle up front and a Vanquish axle in the rear. So I guess it's not really an RC four-wheel drive anymore.
Ben, there is a complete in-box Killer Bodies Gladiator.
Oh,
I still have that. Yours anytime. You just have to convince me to get that to Dan, then ship to you.
You don't want that though.
Ben does.
You do if you're going to put it on something.
Ben wants it.
Whoa! Slow down on everybody demanding that body right away. It's so small, Ben.
This is a great question here. Josh still has a Bomber. So Matt totaled my Bomber last year.
So here's the thing. Josh built that thing so badly, and he ruined it by adding so much stupid shit to it that it basically it wasn't a Bomber anymore.
So
it was an abomination.
It is an amazing Bomber.
It's garbage.
It's getting even better currently because
Impossible.
I brought it to Axial Fest and I handed it to Sebastian, who is MC.Racing, I believe, on the old Instagram, who he is one of always the contenders to win a 5K anywhere that it happens. And my Bomber is basically the same as his, minus like a couple small differences. But I was like, hey, why don't you take this, go through it, change anything that's not just like yours to basically be just like yours, make sure that it's good to go for the 5K so I can Stomp
You're not
Matt.
running the 5K. First of all, you are terrible at running. Second of all, your wife won't let you do it. There's not a lot of things that she won't let you do or that you won't get away with and do anyway. But there's no way she's going to let you do that to yourself. It's not happening. It's not happening. This Chrome is not coming off.
What are you trying to take the Chrome off of? Call Jenny McCarthy.
I'm trying to de-chrome some BBX wheels. But they're not, it's not de-chroming.
Chrome? Oh, I don't remember that.
Do you have a BBX?
I do.
What color did you paint it?
Box art.
Lame. Mine's purple.
I was trying to remember if mine was. I was like, is mine purple? But I'm just remembering yours being painted. Like, is it purple? Is that the box color? That was what I was just remembering.
I don't even remember what box color it is. Blue. Blue is box color.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah.
So, yes. PLBTF 5K sounds fun, but I don't want to be sore for the majority of the event.
That's why you start training now. Start training now.
Yeah.
I can knock out a 5K no problem.
He didn't paint it, though. It was his in-laws. That is true.
That's true.
That is, I mean, because I didn't have an airbrush at the time. Now I have an airbrush.
Oh, right. So now you're an expert.
I mean, I've got to put the engine in this build, Matt. And I was just thinking, I need to do some airbrush detail. Get it all ready.
No. I can't wait to see you paint. I'm excited. I really am. Because it really does open up a lot of possibilities. It means I don't have to paint your motors anymore.
What are you going to contribute then, though? That's the question.
Oh, yeah. I'm really starting to show my worth. Comedy relief. I'm good at jokes. I will wear whatever stupid shirt you bought. I'm not worried about it, man, because I don't think you have the patience for painting. You're gonna be like, this paint's coming out too slow, and then you're just gonna grab a spray can. There, good, done. Yeah. You should TIG now that Josh is painting. Well, he hasn't started yet. Like, have you officially taken the paint machine out of the box?
Yes,
it's out of the box.
That's in a different box though, so it can go to the garage. Because I use the other box for trash.
Cardboard trash. Good for you. It's good.
And Moose Jaw had sent me a message the other day. He's like, hey, how's the airbrush work? And I was like, I have not powered it on or bought paint. So
it's okay, Matt. Josh will forget to clean that paint gun, just like he forgets batteries in his trucks, and he'll be crawling back. I'm not worried. I'm really not. Never to be seen again. Yeah, I can offer marketing things. In fact, in one of our chats today, he shared a picture with me, and I was like, yeah, that's pretty cool. You should also do this and this. He goes, oh, that's a really good idea. I was like, yeah, I'm the marketing guy.
Yeah, I mean, it's not for my products or anything like that, but
it doesn't matter. It's still a good idea. He's looking for the roller that went in that box. Where's the chip brush that's included with this painting kit?
Josh is the epitome of that same color paint on everything. You know what's funny is that my dad loves to paint everything.
Mm-hmm.
But my dad paints like you think I would paint. Like he uses an airless, and it's just I painted it.
Like all it does is spray paint. Right.
I was like, when he bought that box van to move with, because he's like, how much is it to do a pod? Like, that's ridiculous.
I'll buy my own truck.
And then he comes home in a box van, like a 16-foot box van. So I was my mom, like, look, cheaper than a pod. I'll move it. And then they moved with it, worked. But then he just had it parked at the house. And in the Ozarks, it's not like it's out of place. But my mom told him, she goes, I'm sick of looking at that fucking truck. Like,
get that thing out of the driveway.
So instead, my dad just camo painted it in place.
You know what's going to make it harder to see and a lot harder to sell? My invisible van.
You know what? In the Ozarks, he only increased the value.
Oh, shoot. Camo. Cool.
Yeah, like, oh, dang. I could road hunt from that thing.
There's one.
We went nine guys with lawn chairs in the back with some fold downs. Just drive around.
Hey, can we talk? We need to talk Olympics for 1 second.
Okay.
So they have a bunch of shooting competitions,
yes,
like target shooting and stuff,
correct,
right? And like most of the pros who show up, they have like a blinder for one eye, and then they've got like a telescope for the other eye on a pair of glasses. They've got like a super low hat, so there's no like glare. They've got like a fancy outfit, and they've got all the doodads and everything for this competition. And the dude from Turkey showed up wearing basically a t-shirt and just regular glasses. And he had his hand in his pocket the whole time. And he's just like, came in second. Silver medal.
All right. That's what I'm going to. Yeah.
Crushed it. Like some dude's dad.
Yeah. Just like.
He was probably in his 50s. He's just like, yeah. And he's like, he's not even really like squinting or like trying hard. He's just sort of like, perfect.
You and your dad sound a lot alike. Mine is RC, box van, ultralight. Dad shows up with a box fan and 9 fingers. Yeah, 9 then. 8 now. I mean, those RC speaks. I'm telling you, like, this is not mobile blind for sale. There's new paint on that thing.
Yeah, the dude's he's 51. Yeah, he's 51. Turkey guy is all of us. Probably had a PBR in his pocket. Yes, you're right. The pocket thing is form. That is part of the actual thing.
Yeah.
But yes. Still very cool.
Yeah. So it's 7:52. Let's thank some people quick.
Oh yeah. Shoot.
Thank you.
Fast.
I know. Thank you too. I didn't say Ernie Olson. Oh, it was before the stream. Thank you, Ernie. Daniel Curtis, Axial 32, my gold level ding dong belongs to your star dish. Zod 3, Steve D, Aardmark Spleen, Jetwave 78, Paul, Matlock, Nathan Worth, GC Coop 2, much appreciated, everybody. Ooh, I don't know. We might have hit. Ooh, while you say thank you, I want to see if I hit 250.
Okay. West Desert Shooter would know. Shooter McGavin. We should get him in the comment. Anyway, thank you to the Patty channel, Thomas Bialzik, Jeremiah Solberg, Thomas Bialzik, RC Underdog, Kevin Nugent, Teleguided, Reamdog Fly Factory. Didn't see that one. Thank you very much, sir. Enjoy Tim Hortons. Stop. I will. Brandon, Jeremiah Solberg, RC Underdog, and Logan B. Thank you all very much.
Are you not aware of
the dog can shoot?
Logan's other channel?
He's got another channel?
Yeah. West Desert Shooter. That's his actual other channel.
What?
Yes. I know we don't talk about this. No, that was his original channel before.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Just because his hand was in his pocket doesn't mean it was on his gun.
Jeez. We were at 249 members. At 250, I'm doing Sunday.
I think I'm at 118. What'd you do?
I guess nothing. I hit the refresh button, I thought, on this stream, and it did not. Whoops.
Yikes.
Anyway.
All right.
Formula.
Let's quickly talk about the worst news of the week.
Checo keeping his goddamn job.
How?
I heard that Liberty Media is the one saying, hey, listen, you need to strongly reconsider.
That's BS, man. Why did they get stake in where he races? It doesn't, like, he'll get a job.
Will he?
Maybe. I mean, there's no seat at Williams anymore, so.
Yeah. Like,
I don't know.
So,
I
had George Russell last weekend on Grid Rivals. I dropped down 2 more spots after his DQ.
Yeah. I mean, you weren't looking great anyway.
I had decent stuff.
But it from 80th to 78th.
Whatever.
Anywhoosies. The alligator tears that George would have had, big time. It's honestly, if they had, like, all the evidence points to, if he had just been able to do a proper cool down lap and pick up all those marbles, he would have had the weight, no probs.
I know.
It's crazy. I bet you, because I mean, we all saw the same feed when they cut to Toto, he already looked like he knew it wasn't gonna stick.
Oh, I didn't see that at all because Toto's always got that smug, real punchable face.
No. Don't say that about my favorite strong guy.
Toto's your favorite?
No.
You would, just because that turtleneck wearing.
How often is he wearing a turtleneck? It's always a collared shirt.
Drive to
right up to the top, pal.
Turtleneck.
Anyway, you could see in his face that he knew it wasn't going to hold up.
Yeah.
But
Toto is a boss. Just drive the car. Focus, George.
Come on, George.
You can win this.
You can win this.
Let me drive.
Yeah. He definitely had that look while everyone was celebrating. He already knew.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if this has been covered, but Afternoon's Delight is pretty amazing. Nice work. Thank you very much. Much appreciated.
Yes. I'll have to play that in the Scale News up. Well, no, you really need the audio and everything. Everything goes hand in hand with that. It's a really good intro. I like it a lot.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Other than that, it was a pretty boring race at Spa.
Yeah, it wasn't super awesome. It's such a great track, but it just didn't really hit
in modern Formula One cars.
They're too good around that track now. Like, they made it too easy.
Yeah, they're flatter out around some of the difficult turns.
That's true. Yeah, there was a lot more flat.
Yeah.
Oh well.
So
too bad.
Yeah. Anyway, but other than that, what's Ocon getting another seat? Also a huge bummer.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm vibing on that one. He should have gotten the Hevo.
Frenchie. Like,
he had his time. I don't think he really made much of it. He got a win, but yeah, I think there's better people that are probably not going to have a seat. I don't know that Danny Rick is one of those better people.
I don't either. I'm not saying Danny Rick needs to stay either. Like, hey, what? Kurt or C Kurt.
But C Kurt B.
C Kurt B. That's how you say that. Good job.
150.
250.
Wow, 250. That's pretty good.
250. Sunday live stream it is.
Hear me out. Piastri is the better of the McLaren drivers. Don't disagree. I think he
More
might actually
consistent.
be stronger consistency-wise. I think
He's-
Lando's a faster driver.
Yeah.
But
Right day, Lando is better, but most days, Piastri is the one.
yeah, he seems more calm.
Yeah.
There's not as much, you know what it is? There's not as much petulance.
What does that word mean?
He's not as like, childish. Like he's not on the radio and stuff. Like he just does what he's told. He listens to the people. He's offering feedback.
Norris does have a pouty voice at times.
He's a bit, a little bit cranky on the radio. And also, I mean, Piastri has the benefit of being coached by Mark, what's his face?
Wahlberg.
Yeah, Marky Mark. And unfortunately for Lando, he's being coached by the Funky Bunch. No, Mac Weber.
Mean burger. So.
Mac Weber, previous Red Bull driver. So that doesn't hurt.
I was way off.
You were way off. But Lando did step up and apologize. That's true.
So I don't care about that.
Yeah, that's not really your vibe.
It doesn't matter to me.
Credit where credit's due.
Turn that off.
I do.
George still won.
To
me, George still won. Walked away, and then
click.
I was like, "Oh, great race!" Click, turn it off, walked away.
Did you watch Lewis Hamilton's Hot Ones? Did you watch that when he goes on the show and eats the hot wings?
I did not. I like that
pretty
show.
good.
I've not watched that one yet, though.
It's pretty good. He kept it together the most of anybody I've seen.
Of course, he would suck the fun out of that whole show.
No, he's had his moments, but
watching people like that's the fun part of the show.
Yeah, the Deadpool one with Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman, that was pretty good. Ryan was still Ryan, but Hugh, you could tell that he was struggling. Yeah,
I need to watch that one.
Really good, really, really good.
Yeah.
All right, it's 11. Let's be done.
Call it. I'm going to work on my buggy. That's my buggy.
I've got to film what's on the bench. I'll probably do that tomorrow.
And you have to tell me all the things that you're like, I'll tell you later.
I forgot what most of them are.
Conan. My favorite is what's her name? From American Hustle.
Oh yeah, that one is the best.
What's her name? What's her name? She was in Hunger Games. Everybody.
Yep.
Jennifer.
Somebody help us, please. Jennifer Lawrence. Jennifer Lawrence.
There it is. Yep. Got it.
That one was the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So good. All right.
All right. Good night, everybody. Love you. Bye.